play this because this is one of those censored type of videos that YouTube won't let me share. Just plainly share it. But let's hear what he has to say, and then I'm going to put my commentation on it. All right?
There are some things that have been redacted that probably shouldn't have been redacted.
Yeah.
Is there anything, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, 6 men's names. One of them's listed as a co-conspirator. Why would you redact his name?
Right.
There's not victim. What I'm saying is, it's not just victims' names that they've redacted.
And how can we get those names then? Like the public generally.
Well, I'm hopeful the DOJ will release them now that I've pointed it out to them. They've either got to say, okay, we made a mistake, or we're not going to unredact that.
Okay. And are you going to be going back to see? I know like there's sort of like a procession now of members who are going.
Yeah, I'm scheduled for tomorrow morning too.
Okay. Now, what are you going to look into tomorrow that you haven't looked into today?
It just takes a while. There's millions of files. I've still got files on my list to look at.
Got it.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Congressman.
Let me just play this other thing too. Okay? Let me see here. Let's see here. Is it on here? Let's see. Hold on, let me double check.
Let's move on to Thomas Massy, courageously been pushing. Thomas Massy, Ro Khanna, yesterday, they were able to view some of the unredacted files. And so what did they do? They immediately came out and started talking about some of those redactions, which, let's all remember this, the express purpose of the legislation, which permits redactions, says you may only redact for national security and victims' names. Well, what happened? The DOJ has now been caught multiple times redacting the names of the rich, the famous, and the powerful for no purpose and in direct violation of this federal law. So Thomas Massy, Ro Khanna, they go to the DOJ. They are able to review some of the unredacted files. They immediately start forcing some unredacting in public. Here's what they had to say on the steps, and we're going to get to some of the information they released.
I mean, what we're after is the men who Jeffrey Epstein trafficked women to. We want those names published.
Are these men U.S. citizens? What fields do they work in? Is it finance? Is it political?
Correction. Not just women. Little girls and little boys as well.
At least one is a U.S. citizen. At least one is a foreigner. And the other 3 or 4 have names. I'm not sure if they're foreign or U.S.
And which field do they work in? Is it finance, banking, political?
One is pretty high up in the foreign government.
And some are there. One of the others is a pretty prominent individual. But I think that the point is that these 6 are just what we found in 2 hours of a review of the files that aren't redacted. The broader issue is why so many of the files they're getting are redacted in the first place. Mm-hmm. And until that becomes unredacted, the main things that they're sending to the career attorneys to review, I don't think we're going to have full compliance with the law. Get to the question that most Americans want to know. Who were the rich and powerful people who went to this island? Did they rape underage girls? Did they know that underage girls were being paraded around?
Let me just say this. So before Trump tried to run for president, he was on Oprah Winfrey, and the only portions of that interview that are being shown show Republicans in a good light or that type of thing. But what he said on that interview, and it has been wiped clean from YouTube and social media. One of the things that Trump said was if he ran for president, he would run as a Republican, because it would be very easy to pull the wool over the eyes of the Republican Party members, constituents. He said that. And clearly we know that he's doing exactly that right now by his administration, the corruption in his administration, and them not being forthright with these Epstein files and the people that violated these young girls and women and boys, because boys were also included. And also, it's been coming out that even children were snuffed out and murdered, not just violated sexually, but also lost their lives. And they're covering all this stuff up, right? This is what I want to say, and I hope this ain't true. Raps for freedom. I hope that ain't true. Is that you have some Republicans now on board. Marjorie Taylor Greene, before she quit, which I feel was a really bitch-made move to quit after you know that you have a position to make change, and instead of making the change, I know you believe the survivors of the violation that they incurred with Epstein and this sexual predator ring. You could have made a change. You could have made a change while you were still holding your position, and you chose to quit. Okay? So if Republicans still want to have a party after Trump gets out of office and this whole thing is revealed, then a lot of you Republicans that are sitting back and allowing this shit to take place, the cover up to take place, and the corruption to take place, you're gonna lose your party. You're gonna lose the party forever. I'm gonna be honest with you, because nobody will trust you as a party to hold office. You done fucked yourself. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Let's hope that more of these Republicans stand up and do their fucking jobs that people voted them to do. Just saying.